Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nenna. Today we are back with Not So Berry. Hi guys, we're back. Oh my god, I'm so excited to be recording this, to be able to talk to you guys again. I hope you enjoyed the last few episodes. Do you guys remember Julie? I think you'll recognize her even if I don't tell you who she is, only because her hair is quite the iconic color. She graduated and then spent her money and traveled to see the world. She didn't really want to stay in one place. Hey, here we are, fresh from our holiday. It made Rosie a little jealous, not gonna lie, because look at her little tan. Rosie wishes she could tan like that. Honestly, Rosie with her red hair, she'll probably only burn, which is just not a good look. You guys might be wondering, how did we even get to the point, like to this point where Julie's living with us? And I will tell you that in just a second. You know what? Leroy is sleeping, so I'm not even going to. Oh, I was gonna walk him, but I'm not going to. Instead, we're just gonna have another slice of pizza since the girls don't cook and we just ordered some. So, this is a new chapter for our little Rosie. You know how Rosie keeps bumping into people, makes it really uncomfortable, because how in the heck do all these people know where she lives? One person from her past shows up after the other. Now, Rosie didn't actually bump into Rosie at her house. It's not like Rosie opened the front door and boom, there was Julie, but Julie came to the gym that Rosie often visits. I wish we could put the pizza up for leftovers, or we could keep them for leftovers. That would make things so much better. But I'm actually just gonna send. Oh wait, we cannot sleep. Oh, because, wait, maybe because we're napping? Julie showed up at the gym that Rosie often goes to, and it was there that the two met each other again after what's been, I think, let's say a few years after college. And she just got done, with her little trip around the world. And she was looking to permanently, well, not permanently, but permanently settle down. And she so happened to run into Rosie, who was looking for a way to save some money because we're running low, and honestly we kind of need remember where I left off because I got interrupted by my mom. I forgot, basically. That's what I mean to say. Why is this so awkward? Why am I always like this? Basically, they met in, I have this thing where I always clap my hands and then say basically. It's like my stop word or my start word, my start thing. I don't know what it is. Do you have anything like that? Let me know down below. Julie's washing her face now. She is getting ready for bed. So maybe we'll take the dog for a walk. No, he's still sleeping, so we'll just have her go straight to bed as well. Julie and Rosie met each other in the gym, and like I said, Rosie was looking for a way to cut back on expenses. She really did not want to ask Guy or Trevor's help because they're showing up so much that it's starting to irritate Rosie. It seems like when she goes out to the gym, there's Trevor. She goes out for lunch somewhere, there's Trevor. And then when she thinks she has some peace of mind in her own house, Guy shows up asking her if she's thought about his marriage proposal, which doesn't make. Why the heck is Tim here? Everyone knows where Rosie lives. What is this? Like, did someone post this on Facebook? Like, hey, remember Rosie? This is our new address. Hit her up. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Either way, she was looking to cut back on some costs because they can finally furnish the house. And you know how Rosie does have like a lot of money, but that money has to be spent on other things. Now, actually, she did recently spend the money, and I don't know if you guys can see or you can tell, but Rosie had another major makeover. Instantly changing it. Sorry, it's not very fluid. Okay, I'm so sorry. Just apologize though for not being able to talk very well lately. I'm sorry if it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really matter either, but I just wanted to say, oh my god, have you guys missed my rambling? Oh my god. Rosie did get her plastic surgery, which is great, and we're just gonna have her get up early, do some cleaning, and she's really trying to keep things clean now that, her house is looking a little better. We got rid of the mold on the wall. We got rid of the mold in the bathroom. We even got rid of the mold outside. So we've done some cleaning, and we did completely furnish, or yeah, I think almost completely furnish the kitchen And we did clean up a little around the house, which is really, really nice. Looks so cute. So Rosie did get, oh my god, oh, she's so cute. She did get another plastic surgery, and I think I like this a lot better. Now, I know that for storyline purposes, I was going to give her a bit of a botched look. I think I'm still going to do that, but I'll probably do it with the lips. I'm gonna go that way with Rosie, only because let me just quickly show you, but I didn't really like what I did last time, so I gave her a makeover. And yes, I agree, she looks nothing like herself, and I really like how she looks now. I think she's beautiful, so I'm happy with my plastic surgery doing okay. I'm very happy I gave her a makeover and used some of those sliders. But honestly, guys, I loved her the way that she was before all of this, and I don't know, I kind of wish that the pizza's still good. Yeah, it looks fine. I wish that she did keep her original look, but for storyline purposes, like, I love being able to like make her perfect in my idea, and I feel like she looks so good right now. Don't know if you heard me talk about the things I just talked about because the recording kind of stopped, but Rosie looks so much older after the plastic surgery. Oh, this is perfect because, okay, Rosie, you just gotta stand still for just a second and let mama zoom in your face. Okay, look at this. Tell me she does not look beautiful. She honestly looks so good right now. She's so pretty. She is so pretty. And honestly, I keep saying honestly, but honestly, guys, she was always a really pretty sim, but now she's still, I mean, it sounds wrong when I say, oh, she was pretty, but now she's beautiful. But she is beautiful. She looks good. I make my Sims look good. She is beautiful. She was beautiful before. She's beautiful now. But she's more beautiful since the last time you guys saw her because I fixed some of my plastic surgery things. Yes, we're no longer going the ugly route, okay? I feel like if there's one thing going right for Rosie, it has to be the plastic surgery because it's the one thing she spends so much money on. How about we have Julie cook us some breakfast? Let's make ourselves some cereal. We're gonna have to clean up this pizza as well. Oh my gosh. I really, really, really like Julie, and I think she and Rosie have the most pure friendship. Look at little Leroy sitting there looking at Julie. Hi, Leroy. Oh my gosh. You're not getting anything, son. Love how Julie absolutely adores Leroy, and Leroy absolutely adores, I said adores, didn't I? Adores her as well. So let's go ahead, have some cereal, and just kind of talk about what we're gonna do. I think I want to go over some lot and maybe do a little bit of smooching. I think I'm talking all over the place, but anyway, it's completely fine. We want to have 20 simultaneous lovers, right? And I know that we're waiting on like the next gen to be bored and juicy stuff to happen, but honestly, I feel like having babies is gonna complicate things anyway. It's just, you have to be home for it. What if Pepper dies? Like, there's no guarantee. So before I get into any babies, I want to be done at least halfway with having all these lovers. Now, for some reason, we still have Irene as our, wait, hold up, do we need to have crushes? Lovers, okay? So we currently have Trevor as our love, and we're engaged to, oh, we said yes? I don't even remember saying yes. Oh, jeez. But we said yes, apparently. Okay, so we have, yeah, we need like 18 more, which is a lot. But I want to do that. I want to get started on that and, you know, just get cracking. And the funny thing is, Rosie wanted someone to live with her that could help pay the bills. But honestly, Julie is living off her savings as well. And after traveling around the world, she doesn't have much left. So that's going to be fun. Good luck trying to divide the bills between you two broke losers. Oh my god, I said it again. Honestly, it's like my stop word. It really freaking is. Okay, where is our little puppy? Oh, he's so cute. So I want to spend some time with him and maybe give him some love, give him a treat. No time for resting, Leroy. You can do that another time. I am thinking she wants to gain a cleaning skill point, which is really random. She also wants to make out with 5 different people. There's not much she really wants to do that is doable. So we're not gonna really focus on her ones. And Julie wants to be a criminal. And you know how I always try to find a reason or a why we're doing certain things, but honestly, there's no way I can justify. I can think of a reason why Julie wants to be a criminal. being a criminal is just the most normal thing in this this world. So you good on you, Julie. But right now she's still unemployed, and I think I want to go and have some fun with her before I get her a job. Plus I feel like it makes sense that Julie would say yes because she doesn't have much money, and Rosie needs her. So in a way they're kind of like using each other, but they're still good friends as well. So I'm curious to see if this is going to be a codependent roommate relationship, or we're genuinely going to make some money and, you know, try and make a living for ourselves. What I do know is that I do not want my car to get stolen, so I'm gonna go and have an alarm put in, and I think these are Rosie's funds actually, so we're gonna have to, I don't even think if we have some, do we have some money on the bank? Oh, we have 1,000 on the bank. No, that really makes a difference. Oh my gosh. you cannot put food in. Oh, that's such a waste. Honestly, that's such a waste. We do have the genie lamps, but I don't want to use them right now. Not yet at least. Okay, so why don't we get you into your everyday outfit, and let's just see. Pepper also hasn't seen Rosie yet, and I feel like she's gonna have a heart attack when she does see her. So I'm thinking we'll do an episode where Rosie does go and see her mother and maybe, you know, visits the shop. I don't really know. Rosie's being very hesitant. She's being very, you know, I guess apprehensive, seeing her mother, being confronted with how she looks, and she doesn't really want to know her mother's reaction to how she looks. I feel like she's thanks, Daisy. Oh my god, I was gonna say thanks, Daisy. Jeez. Daisy's my grand's dog. Rosie, don't even do that. I feel like she's very afraid of what her mother might say, and I feel like she has a legit reason to be afraid. Girl, look at this shit you pulled. You should be worried. You really should be worried. Honestly, priorities. We can't afford a freaking double bed for Julie, but we have a dishwasher. Like, girl. I think what we're gonna do is go over to the skate rink, which is, I think, right there, and let's see if we can get some man. I mean, even women. I think she has a relationship, or she has a crush on one lady. Yeah, she has a crush on Trevor and Guy's sister. I honestly, I don't even know. I'm not gonna question it. So let's go over to the skate rink, and I'll see you guys there. And what I also was just thinking, this is a perfect place to take a picture of the two together, so I'm definitely going to do that. So I gave this lot a little makeover. I felt like it was too crowded, so we've got some soda machines, some snack machines. We can blow some bubbles here and skate around. Obviously, like, that's the main. Oh wait, I want to see this. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, they really, oh my gosh. Oh, that is wonderful. That is truly wonderful. Oh my god, I already said it. Oh. 10 minutes into the video and I called her Pepper, honestly. Oh, and I called her Daisy and Pepper. Okay, girl, get in. Oh, I love Julie. I wish Julie was a main character. Well, I mean, yeah, well, she's kind of a main character at the moment, but I wish she was a permanent character. She's so much fun. She really is. Okay, so let's take a normal picture. Oh my god, I wonder how Rosie, like, how she captures on camera. Oh my god, this is such a good picture. Can I take a picture? Was it 11? Oh, look at that. Girl. Wait, I didn't even take a look. Let's see. Oh wow. You look, oh my god, even though I gave her a makeover, does she not look like freaking Pepper? Oh my god, you are your mother's child. You really are. So I think we're just gonna sit here. I think this is the perfect time, the perfect place to announce that we are in fact engaged, and we're not really sure why, but we said yes. Yes, see, Trevor and Guy have been coming over a lot, and Trevor's been really helpful, but kind of creepy in a way, because he's always turning up when you least expect it. I guess now that you know he's showing up everywhere, you do expect it, but it's still creepy nonetheless. And Guy is trying really hard to convince Rosie not to hang out with Trevor and that Trevor is secretly not a good guy and there is something off about his brother. He's always going off by himself and doing sneaky things, and he just feels like Rosie needs a man, someone like Guy, to treat her right. And Rose is just like, none of them will treat me right. I feel like Julie needs to relax after what she's heard. All right, you do you, girl. I'm gonna go and do some skating. This brings back memories. We've been here before. Oh my god, this brings back horrible memories. Yeah, Rosie just laid it all out on the table, and I do want her to get married to Guy. I feel like, or at least attempt to get married. I think this is the guy that she might not get married to but run away from and then maybe later get married. I'm thinking this might be the case. It could be Trevor, but since she's already engaged to Guy, I think I'm at least going to have her, you know, reject him at the altar, and then potentially maybe I'll change my mind later and pick Trevor instead of Guy or pick another person. But we can bend the rules a little bit, okay? At least we're gonna leave someone at the altar, and it's probably gonna be Guy since we're already engaged. But yeah, Rosie doesn't really want to marry this guy at the moment, and it's funny that he's trying so hard to win her over by saying that he's, you know, his brother is so immature. But Rosie feels like they're both immature. And see, there's something about Guy that you guys don't know. See, Guy and his brother, his adoptive brother, because they're not blood related, don't actually get along. And for the first few years of his life, he didn't even know Trevor that well. Like, he came in his life when they were in their late teens, which is really not that long ago when you think about it. And why is there nobody here? Jesus, there's never anyone here. When I try to get together with some people and make some friends, there really isn't anyone here. I'm gonna have to meet some people off screen and just, you know, invite them over when I'm recording. But yeah, he and his brother just don't really get along, and they've never really fully accepted each other as brothers, and they've always had this rivalry. And there's just this feeling like Guy gets this really weird kind of eerie feeling whenever he's, oh no, wait, we don't need that many. She just, okay, well, we'll get another one then. He feels this really, like, this gut feeling that there's something not right about Trevor. And Trevor is always kind of keeping to himself, and he's always just, since he's always by himself, nobody really gets to know him. And he's always telling his brother to just back off and stay out of his life because he really doesn't want to get to know him. He doesn't want a relationship with him, and they're not really brothers. While Guy has tried to be real brothers, Trevor just doesn't really want to become brothers. And they will act civil with their parents and pretend like everything is fine, but behind their back, like they really aren't fine, which is fine. You know, it's fine. It's not necessarily something that really matters. Are there no toilets here? Oh crap, I didn't put any toilets in here. Oh shit. Well, that's a bit of a problem. It's fine, we'll just have to leave early. It's just been a whole lot, you know. Guy has some issues of himself, and he is longing for something permanent, something he can, you know, keep to himself. He doesn't have to share with someone. He's trying to hold on to just anything and everything at this point. And the first time he met Rosie, he laid his eyes on her. That makes more sense. When he laid his eyes on her, he just felt like Rosie was someone that needed to be protected and to be loved and cherished. And it was just, oh wow, Rosie, look at you. It was just this natural feeling, it was a natural progress, let's just put it that way. Rosie decided to hang out with Trevor. That only made Guy more jealous, and he really wanted Rosie all to himself. And his motives are pure, don't get me wrong. It's not like he wants Rosie and is gonna hold her husses in the basement of his house forever, but he really wants to keep her and not share her with anyone else. And he's trying to make up for things that he's missing in his own life, which just makes things really difficult because Rosie is really not one to just be controlled, be confined. So obviously Rosie is feeling a little smothered, which makes so much sense, you know. We're just gonna go to the gym after this because why not. Rosie's feeling very smothered, and I think this is going to be part of the reason why she's going to leave him at the altar, because she's realizing that even though she really does like him, he's just too claustrophobic and he's too clingy and he has his own issues that he really needs to resolve, because a relationship like this is never going to work if he doesn't kind of, man up and, get his act together. And she doesn't want a boy. She really does want a man, her Prince Charming. It's really nice though, because Guy seems to accept her. Both Guy and Trevor seem to accept her for how she looks even before she had the plastic surgery. They're still into her. But I can understand though why Rosie would say, look, just because you like me before, you like me after, and I like you, it's not enough. It's not enough for me. It's not going to work. You're both too immature for me, and I need to work on myself, and I feel like I'm gonna have to babysit you both, something like that. At the gym, and we can finally go and take a freaking leak. Oh my god, they're both bursting. Ellie, get out. Oh my god, leave me alone. Since we are here, let's go ahead and what should we do? Should we do something different for once? How about we do a yoga routine? Let's do that. Let's do a bit of, relaxing before the night ends. I still really like this lot. Sometimes you make a lot of you just love for so long. And it's nice because the girls are getting out, and I really I thought for freaking sure, I'm gonna find someone. I'm gonna meet someone that I can smooch with and we're gonna have fun. But honestly, there's really nobody here. Oh my god, it's Sunny. Let's just pretend she's not here because she's in jail. It's really nice to have a little bit of bonding moment. Now, Rosie or Julie doesn't actually have anyone she's interested in. I do know that she was together with someone and with Tim, and then Rosie kind of, treated on Rosie. No, well, not on Rosie, but on Julie. With, you know what I mean? that whole situation. It was kind of a big deal. How the heck are you even doing this? How is she doing this? Right, okay, you're just showing off at this point. But I think that Julie has forgiven Rosie, and perhaps Rosie has apologized. And maybe in this moment when they're just together doing some yoga, she apologizes for the way that she's behaved when she was in college, for the maturity level that she had, and for doing things to the person that she valued a lot and considered her best friend, which I think is a very mature thing to do. And honestly, it makes sense because the two of them really were really close, and what Rosie did really was a shitty thing to do, And she has grown. Rosie has grown a little bit. I know she's not perfect. She still has her insecurities, but she has grown in certain ways. And I think respect for her friends and treating them right, I think she has grown in that part. That being said, it just makes me think she hasn't grown all too much because she's still avoiding her mother because she doesn't want to get scolded for her new look. It's like, girl, why would you go and do plastic surgery behind your mother's back and cut her off from all contact? And your mother wanted to inherit for you to, oh, there's a man. Your mother, oh, no, we can't because Guy's married. I know he's married too. Why would you do all of this? Why would you not want your mother's business? You could have made some easy money, but instead now you're struggling and you're spending all your money on this addiction, which is the plastic surgery. It doesn't scream maturity, but at the same time, I understand because addictions are a real thing, and she's addicted to plastic surgery at this point. Like, she's really spending all of her money on it, which makes me which reminds me that we need to transfer some of the money that we have now, and we have to put that into, I think I'll just put into Julie's saving account, only because we have 10k, but we did get plastic surgery. I did change her face, so I feel like we should take off about 5k and really make things a little difficult for us. But she does look amazing though. She looks so good. Okay, we're really tired. There really isn't a person here that I can smooch with. I just don't get it. This town never has any man to smooch with. So, it's just... Wait, is it a man? There's this guy here, Clarence. Wait. You know what? I take that back. There is one guy here. Is he interested in me? Oh, girl. No, don't walk away. Sir, Romeo, come back. Okay, we want to hang out. I don't think we have the energy level for it though. Oh yeah, talk about the Titanic. Like, Why she took it as inspiration. She's like, huh, yeah, the bitch was called Rose as well. Anyway, we're gonna go get home, and I think I'm gonna end the episode maybe there. But before we go, obviously, I want to kind of, to know, just maybe I just want to do something a little bit. Anyway, we'll go home. As Rosie comes home, the phone's ringing, and she quickly runs to pick it up, and it is Trevor. Trevor sounds really strange and in a very serious tone, more serious than ever. He's telling her that he's found out about the engagement to Guy and that she's gonna regret this and she's making the biggest mistake of her life, which confuses her because, you know, nothing was permanent between her and Trevor before. And Rosie's trying to just tell him that he's just making this a bigger deal than it is and that she's not even sure if he's really going to marry her, but he just keep, you know, oh, we just hang up like this? Okay, I guess we were done with that story. Glad you waited for me, Rosie. I was done as well. Oh my gosh, she's gonna write in her diary about this. She's like, "Dear diary, Trevor just called me a nasty piece of shit because I decided to marry his brother. Even though I'm planning on leaving his brother at the altar, Trevor is really upset with me. And I tried to tell him that I really am not planning on marrying Guy, but I didn't get one word in between." This really shocks me though, because Trevor has never been this vocal and this assertive before, but there was a serious tone in his voice. And then the most confusing thing was that after a while, Trevor kind of calmed down and collected his breath. You can tell because he was just, you know, doing a few deep sighs. I know he wasn't doing something else. He was really just trying to calm himself down. And then he basically started crying, sobbing, and Rosie honestly felt bad for him because Trevor, oh my god, Trevor started crying and sobbing and just, you know, pouting that Trevor started crying about Rosie leading him on and that he finally found someone that likes him and that he's never had a girl give him a chance before and he thought they had something special and he's always been so good to her. And it made Rosie feel really bad. She's like, oh my god, like, I feel so bad. I've done this to him. How can I make up for what I've done? You know, even though she doesn't have to. He the way that he said it, it made her feel like she should make up to him. Oh no, I don't want you. Oh my god, no, I just want you to practice your romance. Oh my god, because sometimes my game crashes when I do that. Yeah, I really. The only thing that she could say was, Trevor, I'm sorry. And before she could, you know, muster another word, he hung up on her. Even though she hung up, he hung up on her. Wink, wink. So I think it's perfect time to end things here. Basically, things are just getting really interesting, and I think that we're gonna go through with the wedding pretty soon. I mean, it makes sense that she wouldn't go and, you know, smooch with people now because technically she's engaged, so maybe that's why there's no man, because she's technically getting married. So we definitely should see how this marriage is going to go. But oh my god, you guys, I'm so happy to be back. Let me know what you guys think of this episode, and I will see you all in the next part. My question to you all is Trevor justified for being this upset? Has he all his reasons, like, is he in his right reasons to feel like Rosie led him on and this is all Rosie's fault? Let me know. I personally don't feel like so. I think that Trevor's the one who talked himself into a relationship that he didn't have, but you never know. This could just be some brotherly rivalry. Either way, I will see you guys all in the next episode. Bye.